Hello everybody, and welcome to a tribute to the Shitstorm, originally done by the Super Best Friends, who sadly are no longer a thing. And so, since I loved it and I miss it, I've decided to do it. But I am not alone, no, I am here with a friend. I'm here with Sophie. Hi, Sophie.
Hello.
I finally got it all set up and working. Alright, let's play the Call of Cthulhu game that was supposed to be better than the first one, but kinda wasn't. So let's,
So I don't know much about this game and its history. Why is it so bad?
From what I understand, let me fix the let me check the graphics really quick, okay? It seems good. Ooh. I got all the fancies. Oh wait, no, I wanna turn off the, motion blur. Thank you.
I can't Virgo. I can't spin that fast.
Yes. What is that button? Press something
That
to
space button. That space bar.
Oh, okay. I didn't recognize what that was. Okay. Alright. And back, so we can go. But, from what I understand, it's that, there's not many monsters at all, and the gameplay itself was pretty bland. So we'll see.
This is based off of Howard P. Lovecraft, right? So why isn't there a bunch of monsters?
I don't know. See, that's a great question. I think it was something like they didn't think to make them. I think there's like one monster in the entire game. I also believe I heard that for being called Call of Cthulhu, Cthulhu is in it for all of 2 seconds.
The fuck?
In like lightning flashes, and you see him in the distance, and then you never see him again. And I'm like, oh, well.
Howard Lovecraft is stirring in his grave.
Howard, whatever the P stands for, Lovecraft, is like, oh.
Howard.
Do you see this? Enter madness.
Enter madness.
But the madness is lowercase for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that had been uppercase. Okay. I will enter the madness.
A grammar mistake that you'd see in like RPG Maker 2010.
If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man. Oh, this is subtitle too. Pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane to this hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft.
Harry Potter Lovecraft.
There's a lot of There's a lot of better quotes from Lovecraft, I think. Like the actual quote at the beginning of Call of Cthulhu.
My guy, chill out. It's dead.
Well, I mean, if you woke up in a pile of shit,
I'd be like, hey, dinner.
fuck you wouldn't. You lie. The game saved. All right.
Are we gonna meet the ape man, or is that in another?
That is in a different one, unfortunately. That's in the other one, which I'm totally going to LP, which is The Sinking City, which is from what I understand, a much better Lovecraft game. It's just the facial animations leave a lot to be desired and that there are not any. Also, I think this game just got really loud, so let me turn that down, because I can't hear you now. Let's put everything like 50%. There we go. I don't know why games start out loud as hell.
So that you can get introduced to the loud experience.
To the horror. To the madness!
Game.
Welcome back to the madness. Okay. Oh, good.
Ooh.
There's a
table full of shit.
It's a sort of whale
That's
fish.
A fish.
I thought it had like a whale head for a second, but no, you're right, it has a fish head. This is oddly angular, these polygons.
Ew.
It's gooey, though. Oh!
That's...
Hello.
That's me, Uncle Pete.
Me, Uncle Pete, the square-nosed shark. Okay. Oh, to crouch. I do this.
Press Control.
Control. I'm assuming that door doesn't open. Let's try and open the door anyway. Let's see if our character says a thing. Oh, I press E to activate prompt button on door. Alright. Hello?
Smells like madness and seaweed.
It smells like low tide. Oh? Counter the darkness. You must light up some items in order to interact with them. I understand. Can I do?
No, you need to get that lantern over there. So that you can light it up.
This ghostly hell lantern? What is this?
Yep. The one that's probably gonna steal your soul. What fire is blue?
Hurricane lamp. It's like a sickly ocean green, and I thought that maybe this was like a magic lantern, but it like doesn't say cult lantern, it just says hurricane lantern.
But it's like puffing out hell shit everywhere. Like
It's pumping out the fart gas.
yeah,
The ghost fart gas, as some other LPers might have said at one point. The ghost fart gas.
Cthulhu's nasty.
Can I not? Oh, I have to press it again to open the door. I understand. Oh, they're poets.
Yes, Satan.
Yes, Satan. That's where we were.
No.
I hope that there's a button to put the lamp out so I don't attract everybody in the universe unless they're all going to ignore my lamp, which does happen sometimes. Oh. Free Willy is not so free. Oh, I found this.
Shamu!
Well, I'm sorry you live in the ocean. What else were they gonna give you? I mean, come on.
Idiot.
Oh, they keep sacrificing whales and shit.
Turns out this place is just the back rooms of SeaWorld.
Welcome to SeaWorld. When we're done with our orcas, we replace them with a new one and feed the other one to Cthulhu.
You have been chosen.
Run from what?
I don't like that
No.
I mean, something is going to be coming after you.
Something eventually will chase me. Oh! Behold.
Oh, the cult!
Oh!
Has already been written.
Voldemort!
They're all Slendermen.
They're all Slendermen.
Perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Except for that guy, who's made of squid.
Davy Jones. Oh!
Oh, that was abrupt.
What's he stabbing with? I'm confused.
Ah, it was all a dream!
Chill out, you're in your private investigator room.
Whiskey.
Then
I
why
hate
did
whiskey
you buy so
so
much
much.
of it?
Yeah! Ah.
I wonder why I still take these things.
The doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. The war! They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now their effect has been wearing off. Sorry, bud.
When will my bottle return from the war? When will my whiskey return from the war?
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Calm down.
The voice acting is better than the other Cthulhu game. The guy that you play in that one, Edward Pierce, has a much better, like, a nice voice actor, but there are plenty of people around him who I hear them and I'm like, oh, okay.
Where
I
it's
used to
just
be an avid
obviously
reader.
Some hobo they pulled off the street and into the forest.
I'm thinking more intern, but sure, hobo intern. Book? No.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
That's why
Hey,
I
man.
decided to work there, I guess.
You gotta pay the bill
Well, let me go
somehow.
out the door.
I have business here to attend to.
What business?
Whiskey!
Oh, there's a lot of whiskey.
Married woman
Whiskey,
runs off
he
with
says
her
after he
girlfriend.
downs 3 bottles.
Husband couldn't understand it.
Oh! Look! Lesbians.
Cthulhu lesbians.
Howard would be horrified. Well, actually... No, he was homophobic. He actually, if I remember correctly,
He hated everyone who wasn't English.
who wasn't an English white guy from the Victorian era, yes. So he hated everyone. I
Howard,
believe
I have
he
something to tell
actually...
you.
I believe
I'm a
he...
lesbian. I thought you were English.
Good old story
you
of
were-
blackmail in a speakeasy.
Yeah. The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Oh, I didn't read what it said on the escaping lesbians.
But it just
Oh, I
said
can't read it
husband.
again. Okay.
It said, like, husband couldn't believe or understand it.
Yeah. Like, if I remember correctly, Howard actually did have, like, a black gay friend who didn't know that he was homophobic, and when he found out, he was very upset.
Linguistics,
Understandably
archaeology.
so.
Yeah, to the point that he, like, burned a whole bunch of Lovecraft's letters and refused to speak to him, and Lovecraft was devastated because he couldn't understand why, and I'm like, bro!
Maybe it's because you believe he should be fucking dead, idiot.
Yeah.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Oh, we have one of the crazy boards.
Pepe Sylvia.
Oh, Prohibition. Boston
hated that.
Strangler escapes from state mental ward.
Man, why don't serial killers have catchy names anymore?
Don't know. Is this directional? No, it's not, but it's coming from here, I think. Ah.
His business was to turn off the radio.
This was the business I still had to attend to. It saved the game!
See? Wait. Phone.
Been
In a minute.
while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Haha! The Pierce investigation is see. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my quote remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they're different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me?
Cthulhu, bitch.
Probably Nisigi. Oh. An option menu. Let's avoid the whiskey. Let's have him be sober.
I'm listening.
The most sober detective. I mean, there's whiskey everywhere, but... Okay.
That's correct.
That is me, yes.
I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators.
You're Irish. I don't like you.
I'm calling because of a problem
She's
with
from
your
New
file.
Jersey.
A
New
fire has
Jersey.
destroyed some of our documents.
Oh.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
I can't turn. Oh. I have character points! Yay!
And your character looks vaguely like David Tennant's character from that one detective show.
I can put it in occultism. I thought you could only find occultism.
Don't spend all your points in occultism.
I've removed them all. Okay, what do all these do? Eloquence. It lets you talk to people. Spot
Charisma.
hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill will increase your chances of finding a hidden object, and an undiscovered object will not appear in the game. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chance of understanding the motivations of a person based on their behavior. It represents your investigative talents. Improving this skill will increase your chance of understanding past events by analyzing a crime. And this lets me convince or manipulate people. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power, so this will let me punch walls.
Your name
Represents...
isn't Kyle.
Yeah. Represents your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the dosage of a drug, of making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of medical problem. And the occultism improves your skill and increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and of expressing your knowledge of the myth.
Yeah, I would put some into occultism and medicine.
Yeah.
To try to make it more even.
Let's see if we can actually get whole. Yay! And then
Medicine.
let's see. It's a okay. So I can kind of
Put some into medicine. So
okay.
you can heal yourself better.
So I can with the last of my stuff. Oh, okay. So if we could put 2 in here and then 2 in here and level them both.
Okay.
Which is weird because I thought the occultism and the medicine were ones that you could only learn by picking them up in the world. But I guess not.
Oh.
So
You
we
don't
can
have any more.
see. So we're kind of okay on everything else.
Yeah.
All right, let's validate it. Do you really want to validate it? Yeah.
Yes,
Oh.
I want to give him validation.
Be up to date. And
She wanted to know how good at the occult I was.
may I raise a sensitive question?
Yay.
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of
Why
our
is the camera
contactors.
boobing?
Stop
And
progress.
it would seem
I'm a force
you've
in
been
nature.
accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
I
But are
got a
those
bucket of
cases
chicken.
worth it?
You got a bucket
There
of
would
chicken.
not
Let's
losing your
fuck.
license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
Oh. Cutscene.
I'm coming.
Oh, that mouth animation.
It's a little funky. Like, animation-wise, the game's not terrible. It's just, like, plot and game-wise, it's a
Sir,
little
I
weird.
came here on the advice of a person
Oh, look
whom
at that
I hold in
Satan
high
painting he
esteem.
has!
Yeah, what
And
the
I must say
fuck?
that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Shut up.
Okay,
You're the
just
one
because,
who
like,
has-
5 whiskeys
You're free to leave.
on the
anytime,
table.
sir.
Do
Who
you
are
know
you
to
to
whom
judge,
you speak?
Mr. holding
Stephen
the fucking
Webster,
demon
industrialist and
painting?
art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr.
Oh,
Pierce,
their animations are
capable
not
of
all
handling a
that
new
great
case, or
either.
are you simply
Okay.
a deadbeat
Oh,
inebriate?
it's
If you come
bad.
to me,
The mouth
means
animation needs a little work, too.
Nobody
Yeah.
believes me. They take me for an old fool.
I'm not trying to shit on the game, I'm
Sarah,
just
my
comparing it
little
to the other
girl.
one.
She is dead.
It's okay to shit on the
Even you
game.
must know of
It's
her.
bad.
She was Sarah Hawkins.
the painter. Yes, everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
Oh,
I can't
baby.
do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
What is this
But
weird
if you
idle
have no
animation, my
proof-
good sir?
I've brought all that I
He
have.
just keeps removing to, like, moving back to
I
point
want you
A
to
in his
look
animation.
carefully
It's a little
at this
weird.
painting.
It's not the only game that does it, but it's always something I notice.
Tell me all the assumptions
Really
that
bad
come to mind.
cycling.
Please look at this hell painting.
You've seen it in your dreams, yes? Have you vibed with this man,
What am I
Edward
supposed
Pierce?
to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness,
Well, I'm sure
or
if I
if, on the contrary, you
went
manage
into
to
someone's
detect
house
some
and saw that
logic,
hanging
a
in the
rationality
dining
to
room,
follow, so that I may
I'd want to
understand.
leave. That's kind
Is
of
that
a
all
red
you want
flag.
from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture.
Okay,
That's
look
all
at the
you've got?
picture and
The painting?
analyze.
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on
When?
the affair.
Okay. J. And look at the painting and then look at the thing. So we already did that. How do I nav the menu?
Q and E.
Okay. I have an old lighter, and I have some Cthulhu glyphs in the background. No clues, nothing about dark water, and this is just shit about me. Neither agree now. Okay, so we have to look at the painting and then look at the thing. Painting.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so if I look in here,
Yep.
I can look at the painting. Okay, this painting depicts a monstrous silhouette threatening a woman and a child. Flames can be made out in the background. Stephen Webster, the father of Sarah Hawkins, thinks that it is linked to the death of his daughter.
I'd say so.
Yeah, if this is a Cthulhu game and we're dealing with Cthulhuid hellbeasts, can I not?
A warehouse
Oh, there we
on
go.
Darkwood.
Whoa,
Some sketches of the Hawkins family.
those are some damn
Rather
amazing
thin.
sketches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out a part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? And there's a press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a reclusive life with their only son, Simon. My name is Simon. Anything on the back? Nope.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Hello. All right. Find out about the warehouse. Ah, I have an option to be investigative. Let's do that.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Okay.
That animation.
Wiggle, wiggle. Okay. Okay.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter
Whoa.
could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out.
Whoa!
Go to Darkwater.
Grandpa.
Find warehouse
Grandpa,
36.
take your pills. Take a nap.
What if I just say no?
I'm a private
No.
investigator, not an art critic.
I guess you're not as clever as you think, then. The painting
Your
is
eyebrows are
linked to this
clipping
case,
through
can't you
your
see?
glasses, sir.
You must find the meaning
It's a
behind all
fashion
this.
statement. Leave him alone.
It's the power of Cthulhu.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that.
That doesn't mean she was crazy.
Fly. She only thought she saw things.
She's just schizophrenic. All she needed was a good lobotomy.
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was
Seeing
an
things
enigmatic
doesn't mean
figure,
you're
Mr. Pierce.
mentally
You
unstable.
must find out the truth about her life
Means that you've been smoking
and
pot.
death.
It would have been great
God.
if your character was just like, wait, you see him too?
Do you see them too? You see them too? Where's Sarah
Dark
Hawkins
water.
live?
Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of
Of course it
Boston.
is.
Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
Because everything horrible
I
happens in
suppose you want to
Massachusetts
ship
in
me off
Lovecraft.
Darkwater holds the
It's
secret regarding my
Massachusetts.
daughter, Mr.
It's
Pierce.
where all the Irish live.
You must uncover it.
Everyone knows that the Irish love Cthulhu.
Yeah, no kidding.
They
I
love
already
the
did
old
this.
gods.
I already did this. Why is it still highlighted?
You could just say that's all what I need.
I think
Yeah.
I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything
got closer.
for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down.
He's willing to do
I'm on your
anything. That's why he got close.
No! No, Grandpa,
side.
no!
Her family in the house.
Grandpa,
Her only
no!
clue is with
This is the
the Marjorie
20s!
painting
You don't
sent
have
from
to!
Darkwater right before her death,
Correct.
I don't even know what I'm
And the
saying
rumors
anymore.
about her supposed folly.
20s.
which you don't totally deny.
We don't
Find
do
that
that now.
warehouse.
We're
Find out the
civilized.
truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
I'll take the course.
Homosexuality is
I'll go to Darkwater.
de-evolving into apes.
Death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce.
That's in the other
I didn't
game.
expect any
Where
less coming
it's
from
like,
a
oh,
man
his
in your
grandpa
situation.
fucked an ape.
Something's
Fuck they
queer,
monkey.
but it's not like
Ah,
Just
the
like-
facts concerning Arthur Sherman and his family.
Darkwater.
And he's like,
I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Where did I put my books? On the bookcase?
Oh,
Alright. It said
Is
to
it in
look. Yeah.
Is it in that file that you opened before? There's nothing in there. No.
Oh,
there it is.
Oh, medicine.
No, that's medicine.
I learned about more medicine. Neat. Oh, see, it does. Okay, so you can learn it by picking up books or dumping experience in it. I understand.
Ah, okay.
I understand.
I used to be an avid reader.
Is it the other bookcase? Is it?
Darkwater is off the coast. of
Oh, I
Boston,
thought it was just a big smudge.
But I've never.
It's not. It's an. Okay.
According
it
to
just
this
had to
book.
pop.
It was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century.
Okay.
But it
What
seems to have
about
been
that
shown
island
since
on
then.
the other page that looks like a fucking sea creature?
Yeah. Oh, a rock painting found in a cave, it says. Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. That's what they're going to say about our planet in 1,000 years when aliens get here. They'd be like, they had this one violent one called Mickey the Mouse.
The Vulcans are going to be like, they worshipped this holographic god by the name of Hatsune
Miku. And her violent plant that she wielded with great viciousness. I almost said
She summoned-
viscosity.
She summoned 30 to 50 hogs.
Yes! Okay. That's why they were having gun issues. Let's see. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long abandoned caves. Was it a sea or dream god? No one knows. Why those two things? I mean, I guess because it's a fish, you'd be like, oh, a sea god. But why? What made you think it was a dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small island off the coast of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port.
There's another book down
I just
there.
hope that I can find a boat able to take me to dark water. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Thanks.
Once upon a time, I gave a shit, and then war happened.
And now I have PTSD.
Wait a minute, why is this out of order? Okay. I guess I could learn about it after I left. Any info about... Hi. Okay. This is Stephen Webster, the grandpa. This is the dad, Charles Hawkins, who is deceased.
Why is his hair like that?
He's got a cool undercut.
That's not cool.
You don't know. This is Sarah Hawkins, deceased. And this terrifying thing is a child. Occupation schoolboy! Yes. Excellent. Wonderful. I love it. Let's get the fuck. Get out. Let's run away and get to the city and see what kind of crap. Oh look, more ghost lanterns.
Yeah, I was about to be like,
Oh, this is a
there's
long...
whale bones.
Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation, and this menu is still loading. I read quickly because usually it goes, whoa.
It's so slow.
Why?
Maybe it's like a glow stick. Shake it a little bit. Oh!
Oh, I shook my mouse and it actually moved and now I'm scared. No. Why did that? What? No, you guys can't see my cursor, but I really did shake my mouse when she said maybe you need to shake it. Why? This game. Okay, this game is crawling into my Enter madness.
Lowercase.
Yay! I entered the madness.
Not bad madness, because it's not uppercase.
It's mediocre madness.
Yeah.
The ocean looks pretty good. I guess it would have to, since this is an ocean-themed game. If the ocean looked shitty, you're like not allowed to publish the game.
All the funds
Oh!
that went...
That was the prologue.
All the funds that were supposed to go into the animations for people went into the animations for the ocean.
That's probably true of most of the Call of Cthulhu games. The other one had horrible animation, but the story was fun when it worked. It broke all the time.
Cyanide Studios! Pretty fucking edgy.
Yeah. I think the other company that made the Sinking City, I think they're from France. I don't remember what they're called. I think they're a French company. For a minute I thought that man was peeing.
Might as well be.
Yeah, so I know that, like, the monstery stuff doesn't start happening until, like, the midway point of this game, but I know that in the Sinking City, you, like, step off the boat and stuff happens immediately. So, Call of Cthulhu. A spooky tale for children.
Scary stories to tell in the dark.
Yes. Call of Cthulhu, a name often given to games that are actually based on Shadow over Innsmouth. Mm-hmm. Because I guess Shadow over Innsmouth isn't a cool enough name. Which is really what the other Call of Cthulhu game was. It was just Shadow over Innsmouth. Plus
all
From
of
Beyond.
The Cthulhu games are Shadow over Innsmouth.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, no, not From Beyond. Shadow Out of Time.
Stay on
That
board.
guy lifts that giant fucking box.
It's
very
vibrating.
Guy's coming to unload.
It's vibrating. Okay. He gets the strength from his mutton chops of destiny.
God, I wish I
Welcome
had
to
mutton chops
Darkwater
of destiny.
Island, Mr. Pierce.
Oh, the mouth flaps are not
Well,
great.
thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
This place
So,
is pretty
what
fucking
wind brought
spooky.
This island is a normal
Does the
place,
Hawkins
says
case
the
mean
haunted
anything?
green sulfur lanterns.
A sad story that we would all
Why is there like fucking whale bones all over the place?
Oh, there's an orca over there. Can I turn my
And his
head
wife,
and look? No?
Sarah
Okay.
Hawkins.
Look at that strut he's doing.
Thank you for turning your head.
You know what? Go have
Eh?
a drink of the stranded whale. What you need is a good
The
pick-me-up.
stranded whale.
Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me,
Is it
you'll find
whiskey?
me at the harbor master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
I will go to you in a
Understood.
second, sir. I want to go stare at
I'm
that
going for a
whale.
look around the docks.
I was spying on the wife. Hot piece of ass, that one.
Oh my god. So what's happening here?
Let the police do their work.
I can look at the
Hey,
whale.
Sullivan,
Police.
can't you go any faster?
The blood is
Medicine
just
the
beginning to
whale.
coagulate. It
We
died a short
medicined
time
the
ago.
shit out of that
Killer
whale.
whales have few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters.
It's that
What
crab on
creature
the dock.
could possibly have
The crab did this.
Crab rave.
Oh yeah. He's gonna get us.
There's two people that are identical in the
You can't
crowd.
Understand? You're not
They're
sailors. It's a
four.
sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Don't tell me what to do.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Look at that dude in the background with the white hair.
And so who are
He's
you?
way in the back.
I didn't introduce myself.
Or maybe he's bald.
Edward Pierce.
He's bald.
It looked
In
like he had
any
white
case,
hair.
it's not very important. I can't answer that.
Wait,
You
what?
can't? Or you don't want to?
It's
Oh,
not
no,
important,
no.
so he won't
I'm
answer
not getting
it.
into those games, me. Now, please,
I think he's
allow
an
me to do my
occultist.
job.
You can't. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
You see
You
that I'm busy,
shyster.
can't you?
Oh.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Do not
Oh,
talk to
yeah,
me
it's a
again,
sign.
mortal.
Okie dokie then. Let's whiskey or information. Whiskey or information. Whiskey or in for whiskey.
That whiskey's probably going to turn you into a fish guy.
Hooray!
Because this is just Shadow over Innsmouth.
Oh my god. Oh! Oh, okay, they're singing. I didn't know what that was. Thanks.
Fucking gross. What the hell?
Oh! How did you get that sunburnt when there's no sun here? Edward!
Hey, be careful.
What the fuck, dude?
Wow, what an asshole! I mean, that guy was a dick too, but what the fuck? Proportionate response. He spit and you broke his nose. Hi. Aren't you cute?
Let's get him another drink.
Let's go talk to
Let's
her.
try.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Wasn't me that went looking for.
This guy doesn't show respect.
Hold to test the eloquence or my strength.
Eloquence.
Yet you served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
What?
You mistake my manner. I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well. Which
Time
will be
to
difficult
Shove
if you refuse to
some
serve.
whiskey in my
I
gob.
hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
Try
I
me.
like this
Barely
man.
talk to you.
We'll see.
Find out about
Some booze.
I'm on booze.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
Ah.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
You should start praying to the deep ones.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was
You
famous
didn't
on
even
the
say her
mainland
name!
for her
He
paintings.
just knew.
What do you tell her
Never
about me?
understood
What?
why. Then
About who? You know.
You
I
know.
don't want to speak
The
ill.
only other woman on the island.
Shit. The only other woman? Are you implying that Edward is a woman?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? tortured?
Yeah? Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in
Maybe
the
it was
papers and we said
postpartum.
to ourselves,
She's like,
Who
why
can
the
paint
fuck
such
did I have
things?
this little crotch
is
gobbler?
that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Well, we did see one, and I mean, it was spoopy, but...
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
You wanna get drunk?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors.
That's where the
Sailors
plot
from
is.
around here say you can hear noises coming from the
We don't like no
warehouse at
plot.
night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But
Or
I'll
screams are
say
just
no more.
seagulls.
Anything else?
Who owns the warehouse, though? Oh, okay. Let's just go
That'll be
talk to
all
the
for
lady.
now.
You've been playing for a while. Let's go talk to somebody who looks like they're part of the plot. Hi, are you the plot?
What you looking at, stranger?
The plot?
Oh, you're a woman wearing pants.
Yeah, that makes you weird.
That's illegal.
So I can either say, wow, you drink lots of booze. I can just go, nothing. Or say, what's a woman like you doing in a place like this? It seems like these are all terrible options. So insult her, or go, eh.
She can certainly put them away.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
I'm
It was
also
a
an
compliment.
alcoholic.
So what? Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Oh.
Hey,
well-
wait, turn back around.
Is
That
that
dude-
the husband?
Yeah, and that's the fucking wife. I recognize that ugly undercut anywhere.
Bro!
just grew a mustache.
What the that's totally... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You just shaved off your beard! I solved the case! I found him! Fuck! I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers over on Patreon and give a special shout out to Jack Fox, Dezarin, and Jan Shalen. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. Hey everyone! Thanks for watching! Like what you saw? Have thoughts you want to share? Let me know in a comment. Want to help my channel grow? Then share with your friends, or subscribe so that you never miss a new video. If you'd like to help me out and get some neat rewards, consider supporting me on Patreon. Thank you so much, you guys. I really couldn't do it without you.